All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Monday. Let's get this week started. Woo! I'm excited and I'm the only person in the car. It's crazy. I feel like you guys are here though. Anyway, I've already got a Chick-fil-A order, 10 items, $6.50, going less than a mile for DoorDash. Knocked it out, stayed $6.50. Guy was upset because I didn't have Polynesian sauce. Didn't put Polynesian sauce in the app. How was Chick-fil-A supposed to know? He was mad at me. I'm just the driver. I don't have it in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, that's how we started the day off. So the next order was Uber Eats. It was $11.78 for 6.3 miles, and knocked it out. Didn't have any problems at all whatsoever. The next order was Cracker Barrel, $6.50. It was ready when I walked in. It was going 1.8 miles, and the dude was mad that it took me so long. I can't make this up, man. This is how my morning started. People were petty. Next order was $6.50 for 2.2 miles from IHOP. It stayed $6.50, and no, actually it went to $7 and some change. It was weird, like $7.53 or something. I dropped that one off and had no issues with that drop off. All right, guys, currently on an Instacart. It was $35 or more. I can't remember. I know it was over 6 miles. It's 3 deliveries. No worries. Would not have made this on DoorDash because it was between the 10 o'clock hour. And I'm glad to get it. I had an alarm set for my DoorDash timer. Caught the first one, made another one, and I missed the second one. So this delivery is actually taking roughly an hour and 20 minutes because I had 2 timers in. Not too bad for an hour and 20 minutes. So, but like I said, I probably wouldn't have made this if I just sat there waiting on DoorDash to send me orders and Uber Eats. Uber Eats has only sent one. Grubhub has sent quite a few actually this morning, but they've all been 13 for 13 miles, 11 for 11 miles. Pretty horrible. Grubhub needs to do some revamping on their app. They need to pay more, definitely. They all need to pay more. I take it back. I did have one Uber Eats come through for $4.03 for about a mile and a half. I wasn't taking it either. I'm actually off DoorDash until 2:30 because, well, 2:15. My market is gray and probably will stay gray because that's just how it is. I'll keep checking to get back on, but I lost my dash, so that kind of sucks. Maybe, I don't know. DoorDash has been pretty bad lately, but Mondays are pretty good, so I really hate that I lost my dash. But hopefully Instacart will keep us going. I've saw a few shoppers in there that I personally know. Actually, that's probably why this one took me a little longer than it normally would have. I finished shopping in 36 minutes, even talking to a couple of Instacart shoppers because, you know, they just wanted to talk, and I like talking to people, but you know, we know we're busy. We know we got to keep rolling. We'll finish it in 36 minutes. Said 55 minutes is what it should take me. So it was wrong because I'm kind of fast, to be honest, on a good day. So anyway, we got about 10 more minutes, 8 more minutes, something like that, to drop this off, and then we'll get back on the next one. All right, guys. Actually, since I've talked to you guys, you probably saw it already, but I just saw the Instacart went up $2. Let me update you on what I've done. I've got a little less recording, and the videos might be shorter than they have in the past because I can't record while I'm waiting on Instacart to send me something because that's the phone I use to record on, and if I'm recording and talking, I'm probably missing out on orders. And if you're familiar with Instacart, you can miss out on a banger order if you do that. I'm cutting off the top of my head, guys. All right, that's better. I have taken a Grubhub for about $7 and some change for a little over 3 miles. Dropped it off. And since that, I received a double offer from DoorDash for $10 going less than 2 miles. And I've already done that one as well. And now I'm on a Instacart delivery. I think it was a little over $20 going about 6 miles. And she kept adding items. So it may go up. You may see a higher dollar amount. That's pretty cool. I'm just really rooting for Instacart to send me offers. I would really like to be done with DoorDash. And I know a lot of you guys do DoorDash. And I'm still going to do DoorDash, don't get me wrong. And I've said DoorDash too many times in this video already. I've declined so many offers since I was able to get back on. The area turned red, and I was able to get back on till 1:30. And I've only taken that one offer. That's it. The rest of them were horrible. So, you know, I would like DoorDash to be like it normally was. I had someone say numbers matter, like your acceptance rate and all that. You know, I don't know what else he could have been talking about because my customer rating is almost a 5, and then like my on time is 97, and then my completion rate is 90. So if you're referring to AR, you're terribly wrong. I've seen people, like I will use Blake Moore for example. Blake Moore has done all the DoorDashes he can do and made 100% for his AR, and he still received trash orders. He's got a video out on it. So I've been Top Dasher when I first started, and I did one for the content as well, and it doesn't matter. You still get horrible orders. So don't try to convince me that numbers matter, because they don't. So we're gonna get done with this Instacart, and we're gonna look for more Instacarts. I will take Uber Eats, I will take Grubhub, and I'll take DoorDash as long as they make sense. But I am not taking order. Now part of that double order was a $6 order and a $4 order, but I mean it's less than 2 miles for both, and together it made sense. One was an apartment complex, and the other was Starbucks, which was next door to the apartment complex. So there's no reason to unassign one of those. So anyway, I have missed one on Instacart today. It was $36 for 3 people for 12 miles, I think. Probably would have been a decent order to take, but somebody else beat me to it, so no worries. All right, guys, I know my face is red. It's 81 degrees, but it feels like it's 100 degrees. It's so hot. Anyway, when the sun's just beaming down on you. All right, guys, I just finished 3 shop onlys on Instacart, and they were all roughly about $6.50 each. They're different prices. Here they are. You know, that's all I've been able to get. It's been kind of a rough day, honestly. DoorDash is still sending trash. I'm just not taking them. I'm not going to take some of the orders I would have taken in the past. I'm just really over DoorDash. I may have a small rant at the end about some things on DoorDash, but not like Sunday. Whenever you saw the video on Sunday, not like last Thursday, I should say. So anyway, I'm on a $24 Instacart, and I've already shopped it. Didn't take too long. Pretty easy order, actually. I'm gonna go drop it off, and I think that puts me over my daily goal of 150. Not sure exactly what the number is that I'm at, but you saw it just now. But man, it's been a struggle today. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's not been your typical Monday, and it's not because I'm not taking food delivery orders, because I've had all the apps on all day long. You know, I'm just, man, it's just DoorDash is like bad. It's just bad. Can't say anything else. And Uber Eats is just being themselves. They just don't send that many orders in the market. They'll surprise you every now and then and give you 5 in a day, and that's about the max I get if I do get Uber Eats. Grubhub, here's some examples of those. Those are horrible. I may have one example. I'm not sure. I did some screenshots, I thought. And here's some of the Instacarts that's shown up on the screen, and they're awful. All right, guys. So I took my final order, which was Grubhub. It was $19 and I think 11 cents. Not mistaken, it was $19 and something for 11 miles. I know that for a fact. But I took it because it was taking me on my way home. It took me into Cowards, Alabama, which is right along the path to go back to my house. Overall for the day, I don't know exactly what the number is, but I do know that I met my daily goal, which is 150. I think I'm somewhere around 170, maybe. It's kind of a tough day sitting in the car. It's just a struggle waiting on a Instacart, or waiting on anything really. I'm not like just looking for Instacart. I can actually take an order, say $6.50 from DoorDash for 2 miles or less, and still take an Instacart if it comes along, because Instacart will give you just a little bit of time to get there. And if I'm doing a 2 mile radius, then it's not gonna affect me, missing out on Instacart. So yeah, just not getting any good orders, man, on anything today really. Instacart did well for the most part. I had some $20 orders, and then this Grubhub, obviously, even during a regular day, I guess where it left me wouldn't be good during the day, but considering I'm going home, yeah, it's a smart order to take. Almost $20 to basically go back home pretty much, and it's half a tank of gas, and I'll have to fill up in the morning. But I did want to go over some things with DoorDash. It's not right. These companies will shaft you as much as they can. That's really their goal, in my opinion, to shaft the drivers. Stick it to the drivers pretty much. I finally caught this. I wanted you guys to see this. This is DoorDash, when they pause you, the resume is in red, and here is the resume not in red. The end dash is in red. So not only do they play games, but this is a bad game they're playing here, because the red is highlighted in your mind as the one to click, and if you don't read it, you get in your dash. But they flip-flop it each pause, not every single time, but eventually they move the end dash to the bottom in gray and have resume in red, and then they'll flip the other around. It's not right. It should not be happening at all. It's almost like you feel like they're trying to force you to take these bad offers, even though they can't force you to take them. But it's just aggravating. I mean, you got the app DoorDash that has the market share, and you have them not even being able to fix the scheduling, as you can see on the screen here. This has been a problem for me for about 2 weeks now, since one of the updates. And they've had an update since then, and they haven't fixed it. So if you're on iPhone and you're having this problem, if you don't have another phone, you're screwed. I luckily have an Android as well, so I have DoorDash on there, and I sign in to do my scheduling, and then I sign out, so I'm not using two phones. But it's very annoying. They make way too much money to have this kind of a tech issue. They have the worst techs working on their app that Tony could buy. It's the only way I can look at it. It's always a problem. This app always has issues. And to the guy that said your numbers, I'm going to go back to him again, your numbers matter. Look at my numbers. Everything but acceptance rate is almost the best you can have, except for completion rate. And that's only because if I'm on a 650 and I get offered a $15 order, or if I get an Instacart it's like $50, hell yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the DoorDash order. But they allow you to go down to 80%. I like to stay around 90 or higher, but acceptance rate doesn't freaking matter. And I need you to stop trying to convince people that it does matter, because it doesn't. If I had 100% acceptance rate, I'd still be getting 30-something offers in a row that are horrible. So, I mean, I'm not taking those offers. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of your time. And the customers that are not tipping or barely tipping and don't give a crap about you, they just want their food, and they know that some poor schlup is going to bring it to them eventually. These customers have accustomed themselves to they may get their food quick because some random new person will take it, or they know that they'll eventually get the food at some point. And if they get it cold, they can always call DoorDash, and DoorDash will comp them. And it's just a game they play, man. There's any way to save a buck. They're not wanting to tip, period. And that sadly is a lot of people. I watched Pedro last night, and he had a poll. I think the poll Pedro had actually said something to the effect of, are you a clown for taking $2 to $3 orders? And 21% of almost 500 votes said no. So that means there's 100 people roughly that are actually saying that it's okay, basically, to take $2 or $3 offers. So that's crazy to me. 20% of people, 21% of people will take no tip offers. That's sad. That is really sad. And what's real sad is that 21% of people that are watching Pedro, who is educating the hell out of these people, is still taking no tip offers. It's sad, man. That's sad. You're basically given all the information you need on a platter from me, Pedro, Hannibal, everybody. I'm just naming some people, and I'm including myself. Zach drives fast. Everybody is telling you guys that you don't need to take these no tip offers. You're not going to make any money that way. And if you think you are, and if you think that's what DoorDash wants us to do, like this guy in Dothan says that has like 11,000 deliveries, you're insane. That is what DoorDash wants us to do, but you don't have to do it. He's correct when he says that. but he believes it. That's the downside. Great guy. Everything he's got is like perfect, except for his customer rating is crap. His customer rating is like 4.4 something, and he doesn't know why. And I explained to him it's because you're delivering to anybody, and the people that don't tip, they don't care. They complain the most of anybody. They require the most. They want more than what their service has given them. It's basically like my first order this morning. The guy wanted 10 Polynesian sauce and mad at me because he didn't get them. He tipped $4. He tipped good, but like, you got to own up to your own faults. Like, that's his fault. He didn't order Polynesian sauce. It's in the app. So sometimes you got to take responsibility for your own actions. And if you're taking $2.50 orders, which is my base pay in my area, and it doesn't have a tip, that's your fault. Go ahead and take 4 of those an hour, because they're there. You make $10 an hour. Woo! Success, right? No. You're just a pawn for Tony's shoe. That's all you are. So anyway, I'm creeping up on 4,000 deliveries. If I get there, wonderful. If I don't, oh well. I actually ended my dash today. Scheduled till 7 p.m. and I ended my dash around 3:30 because I'm sick of hearing the bell, and I'm sick of it distracting me. Because if you know Instacart, if you work Instacart, those offers are gone. Like, the good offers are gone that quick. And I missed one today because I was fooling around with DoorDash declining a $2.50 order. So it's more of a distraction than it is helping me out. It's I don't know what's happened, but there is a lot of trash coming my way from DoorDash. And yeah, my acceptance rate is 5%. I hope it gets down to 0. I don't care. DoorDash hasn't been this bad, and they just, I don't know. It's just very odd. I'm pretty sure they get upset because you pause to do other apps. And I'm sure they do punish in some way because you pause so much. But they pause us, and it's only fair that I'm able to pause them. I don't work for DoorDash. I'm an independent contractor just like you guys. And we don't have to abide by the rules that they want us to abide by. There's not rules they want us to abide by. It's stuff that they want us to do. They want us to take all the orders. They don't want us to pause. They've actually changed the screen now when I pause to say, we've paused your dash. It's all about control, man. It's a mind F. And I'm not going to say the word, but that's what it is. They want to screw with your mind, and they do a good job of it. So, anyway, it's another DoorDash rant. I haven't done these in a long time. I don't make a habit of doing DoorDash rants, and I know people don't want to hear DoorDash rants, except for people that are feeling the same way I am. If you're a top dasher and you're mad because I'm doing DoorDash rants, I'm sorry. It seems to be something that's bothering me lately is DoorDash. And I might rant again, but I'm aggravated with DoorDash. It's a crappy company, and they don't give a flip about any of us, because I am asked to bring more people on, and they'll give me $250. They're still oversaturating my area. Like, at least take the people that haven't dashed in like months and just get them off the platform. Do that at least, because you're adding more people, and then people are like remembering they have DoorDash, and they go out and dash when peak pay and all this other stuff goes on, and then it's really flooded. So, and quit expanding the areas, man. It's ridiculous that I'm able to go all these different places. Like this Grubhub order, I went to Cowards. Cowards is 11 miles from McAllister, so it's like 7 miles out of town. That's absolutely ridiculous, to be honest. That's crazy, man. Anyway, all right. I'll go over the numbers in the morning. I am tired, and I'm going to go inside. I'm already home. So you guys have a good night, and actually, you'll see the numbers in the next segment. I'll probably be in a different shirt, but